Right. Hello, YouTube again. Like the hot Jana working on it. Speaking of working on it, I started work today. I started work at the sushi place, right? And there's a few things that bothered me. Not because that about the restaurant, but because of just the situations and stuff. First of all, I don't know how much I'm getting paid. I just dove in it without asking how much I'm gonna get paid because it didn't say where I applied that. And Craigslist where I applied that, it didn't say how much they're paying. But I'm assuming it's minimum wage because that's the legal shit to do. Yeah. So, um, another thing is that I saw my coworker and he was just standing there. And I asked him, and I didn't try to be rude. I wasn't trying to be rude, but I felt like I gave off a rude vibe. I asked him, I was like, because I've never waited before, I've never served before. And he was just standing there, he spent most of the time just standing there waiting for customers. And, kind of like retail, you know. And so I asked him, I was like, I've never been a server before. Serving is in serving when you're a waiter, you spend a lot of time just standing, huh? And I think he kind of got offended by that, in my head at least. But I hope not. And then my boss, she kind of like became sassy to me, because there was a time where she was telling me to put these dishes at the back, and I went to the kitchen side, and to go to the back, but I should have gone to the back side, because I've never served before. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I did that, and then she was like, and then I was putting up with the dishes, and I was putting the glass in the thing, and she was like, "You're not supposed to put that there. You put there over there. Like, why are you doing that?" She asked me something like that, and I was like, "Well, I didn't know. I'm sorry." I hope that I get to work, that it becomes easier. The guy that I worked with, he's been there, and he has really good body. He's alright face wise, but his body looks nice. His butt looks really nice. But yeah. I asked him how long he's been working there. He was like, "It's since January, so not that long." And he said you'll get the hang of it quickly. And it is a pretty easy job, except for serving the dishes, because it's so heavy. The plates are heavy, the food is heavy, or like whenever you're serving drinks, with the tray, it's heavy, and yeah. I don't really notice servers when they're serving drinks or food if they're using just one hand or two. But me using two hands to serve the drinks felt like it was too much. That I should have just used one hand. But it was too heavy to carry with one hand. So I don't know what to do about that. Yeah. I have a lot to learn. I have a lot of experience to learn. And yeah, it's my update on my work. My update on my life. My friend, well, she's really my friend. I guess we're still acquaintance today. But she distanced herself with me. She would make plans with me, and then blow me off last minute. But I did that to her before, so I can't really blame her. I think I did that to her. I don't think I can do it to her actually. So I don't know. I don't really care. But she's that kind of person now. And she makes $50 per hour as a nurse. It's a lot of money. I wish I made that much, but I don't. So I guess I gotta go back to school. Anyways, what time is it? I don't know what's up with the clock. It's a certain time. Okay. Yeah, her mom, because my mom borrowed money from her mom, and to pay it off, my mom's like, whenever you order, just order food, because my mom makes food, she cooks it, and it's just awesome. kind of under the table. I think it's kind of against the law, but everybody does it. When you see food carts without licenses everywhere, and even in New York they do that. So, yeah, she was like, my mom was like, just deduct it from the money I borrowed you. And I think she just finished it yesterday. Yeah. I borrowed money from that girl too. I remember in high school, or throughout high school. I borrowed, not throughout high school actually. After we got out of high school, when I was broke and in need of money, she would lend me some, and the highest she lent me was like $300. That's a lot of money. So I don't know. She's a good person. She's a Christian, so it's kind of like given that she's gonna be a good person. Her beliefs might be different from mine, but we still get along. What else? I got this fun actually. Finally, I'm out of Jewel though, which is kind of sad, cause I like Jewel, but I got this. I hope this lasts me like at least 3 days. At least 3 days. So. I'm gonna have to get used to writing. That's the thing with me. I'm big on posture when it comes to drawing and making art. I can't draw in a with a what do you call it? Like a stand for your drawing. I can't draw like that. It has to be either on the floor or on the table that's like up to right here of me, so I can go like that, because that's my comfort zone. And now I think they're gonna give me like a notepad or something, so I can write down the orders. Um, which is kind of scary because like I don't have pockets in my apron, so I need like an apron with pockets so I can write down stuff. Um, yeah. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have a lot of oops and yikes moments working in a sushi place, because it's my first time serving, and I haven't really worked like socialized like in a social way in a very long time. When I worked in fast food, I did, I did kind of talk to them on the register, but I was more focused on just doing my job than talking to people like I used to, because I used to like have conversations with them. That's why I was awarded like the most valuable barista in my Starbucks before, because I was very nice to my customers. Because I felt like everybody deserves to be nice to each other, right? And then I went downhill. Then yeah, it's just been pretty tough, but mhm. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I know that God has a good plan for me, especially at this point in life. I've been preaching God for 5 years now. We've had lots of conversations about this. Um, and yeah, he knows I just want to be treated right, and I just want good things and good vibes and shit like that. None of that bad vibes, none of that fuck up things. I just wanna have a good time. And I don't know. Yeah, this is a long video. I thought this was gonna be short, but I just had so much to say. It's like my diary. Try to do this more often. Alright, that's all.